we'll welcome back into Fargo and turn things over to Coach Motzko.
All right. Well, I can tell you this, that, when this whole thing started for us, back in the fall in a trip to Vegas, where we opened up with a trip where it was warm. Our goals were set on making the NCAA tournament and getting prepared to go on a run. And like all teams this year, we battled some adversity. Our guys I couldn't be more proud of this group and what they did this season. And we've earned the right to be here. And I can tell you we're excited to be here. And we're really excited to be in Fargo.
All right, we appreciate that, Coach. That will open up to questions for the players, Sam and/or Oliver exclusively. And then Randy.
Randy Johnson, Minnesota Star Tribune. This is for both you, Sam and Oliver. Last year, you got your first NCAA tournament experience. What do you draw from that going into this tournament?
Yeah, I think for me, it's no game's gonna be easy. Even all year round. So, things speed up for sure. Physicality gets up, but we get to see a new team kind of we've never seen before. So we know it's gonna be a hard battle, and both teams are gonna want it. So I think it's just whoever's gonna want it more.
Yeah, for me personally, I think just realizing the importance, obviously, of the games. I think last year, it was you don't want to see those seniors. You do it for your seniors. You do it for the people who really kind of took this program and put it to where it is today. And I think obviously it's win or go home, like I said. So it's the importance of the games and just how every shift matters.
Let's go back there and we'll come to you, Scott.
Nathan Strauss, UMass Radio. You mentioned just the importance of the seniors, and I know you guys lost Darren Hugelin a couple weeks ago. Just can you guys talk about the importance of him in the room now and sort of what it's like having a leader like that, who obviously won't be on the ice, but what he means to your group?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously that was a huge loss for us, but I think the way Aaron is as a person and how obviously he's a leader on this team, he's still a huge part of this team going forward, and he knows that. He's obviously active in the locker room, and he's around the guys, and his presence is felt every day, and he's rehabbing, he's trying to get better, and that also drives us too on the ice. So.
Yeah.
We're finished. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sam, on that last question.
I just think that he's so mature and he's such a calm presence for everyone. I think even having him on the trip, obviously he's gonna come up here, but he's loved by everyone, and he knows that, and he's one of our rocks. So.
Perfect. Go ahead, Scott.
Scott Trinity College Hockey West. For both of you guys, being Minnesotans and getting an opportunity to play here in Fargo, does it feel a little bit like it's a home ice advantage for you?
You can go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just talking to the guys who played here obviously 2 years ago in Fargo, and the crowd that comes out, obviously a lot of Minnesota fans. I know we walked in yesterday and Mason Nevers was saying he didn't even remember the seats were black because there was so much maroon and white when he was playing here. So obviously we're looking forward to having our fan base. They travel well, and they're such a strong fan base. So, hopefully they'll bring it out for us. But either way, it's both teams are fighting for their lives, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, our fans are unbelievable, and like Ollie said, they travel so good. So, we know this place is gonna be rocking. So we're excited to get going for sure.
You guys had a couple of weeks off now since your last game. Is that beneficial in the rest department, but maybe trying to get the rust off as well?
We're ready and we're hungry to play. We're all excited. We, sitting back watching guys play, it's all you want to do is be able to kind of be in that situation to play. So we're eager, and of course we're well rested, so we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, I really don't think it has too much of an effect on us. I think practicing against the guys we do every single day, guys like Sam, and you're practicing against the best players in the country, and the rust is knocked off the day we got back from that Notre Dame series. So I think we're, like Sam said, we're eager, and we're just ready to go.
All right, anything else for the players? All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Good job, boys.
All right, with that, we'll open up questions for Coach. Go ahead, Randy.
Randy Johnson, Minnesota Star Tribune. Bob, this is your 13th NCAA tournament, if I'm not mistaken. What do you take from the ones in the past? I mean, do you change things up year to year?
I can't say that you've got experience, and I got Steve Miller around me who's he's got this steel trap memory and remembers everything from every tournament he's ever been in. You just, when you've had success, your top players are playing, you're playing loose. You got a good feel. And for us, it's about the first period, is finding our feet, getting going. Most of my words are going to be about getting ready for tomorrow. From the past, it's new to these guys. So you got to remember, it might not be new to me, but I'm telling you, I'm still. I told the guys, don't ever take this for granted. This is our fifth tournament. Our super seniors are 5 for 5 in this thing, and you kind of feel it yesterday when we got on the bus to leave to come up here, and they're feeling it, and you want them to enjoy that experience, but you want to extend it. So we want to be sharp on our toes and no self-inflicted wounds early.
Scott.
Coach, when you look at your offense versus another really good goaltender,
Yeah.
what's the key to success?
60 minutes, staying to our game. There's no question the big goalie that's had a lot of success, and he's going to have it tomorrow at times, for sure. And we've got to make it difficult for him, and we got to make it difficult for their defensemen. I think if Carv was sitting right there, he'd be repeating the same thing. And you got to put traffic, and we've got to throw pucks on them, and we have guys that know what to do when they get down there. But our ground game has got to find a way to get itself going quickly tomorrow, and so we get the feel and get the blood flowing and get the intensity going in our game.
What's the last few practices been like in a build-up to this?
Last week, we had to go hard last week, and we went hard in condition. We were physical, and you're always scared to do that late in the year because you don't want to get another injury. But we had no choice. We had to go hard in practice, and I'll give our guys and our leadership group and our group, they were fantastic. Like, they didn't, whatever we threw at them, they wanted more. And sometimes late in the year, they resist that a little bit. This group didn't do that, and I hope that comes out tomorrow. With this group, the makeup of this group, which I think has been from start to finish, has been, when the only adversity we had all year is when we were all banged up and injured. That was it, and our guys handled that. So, and maybe the first round. But they battled through that. Within a couple days after, our guys were back at it. So we got a lot of confidence in this group.
And the guys mentioned this, but with the loss of Aaron Hughlin, how big is he still right now in your locker room and around the team and keeping them jacked up, if you will?
Well, he's huge, but for me, I'm heartbroken for him. Like every day that I've seen him now, and he's been in the locker room, he's been with us every day. Of course, he's on the trip. Aaron is just, Aaron played here in Fargo for a couple of years, and he's a young guy out of Roseau and just got married, just had his first baby. I mean, what a year he's had, and he's a tremendous player for us in so many ways. I mean, we've had 2 weeks to prepare to alter our lineup, but he's a huge loss for us. But and he is highly respected by everybody, and the guys are inspired by him. I'm heartbroken for him.
Andrew Hoagland, the Fargo Forum. Coach, it's kind of a homecoming for Leo Gruba. He won a USHL state title here last year. I guess, what has Leo kind of brought to this team here this season?
Leo's been, what's crazy is everyone knows the offense Leo had, and his offense has been a little quiet, but it's coming. We see it coming. But he's just been a force for us. I mean, our D-corps is definitely a major strength of our team, and he has settled in to be an elite defenseman for us. And the fun toy he has in offense is going to continue to come out. We know it's coming. Great attitude, team player. I can't say enough good things about Leo and the future he has with us. And, one of those, you recruit him, you like him, you get him, and then after 1 year, we even like him more. I can tell you that.
All right, anything else for Coach? We're down to Randy again.
Bob, can you announce your starting goaltender?
Yeah, Liam's going to start tomorrow.
All right. With that, thank you, Coach.
You bet.